Hey everybody, welcome back to the DWF. Update on the scoreboard. Pink Punch 1, Battling Blue 4, Powerbomb Purple 3, Red Machine 3. Today we are looking at Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. That one I feel like that is so powerful. Right, a lot of scripture is very powerful and it's very moving. I'm sure some of the stuff I will have on here won't be as powerful, but it's just a lot to take in, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys too much, but just let you hear it and digest it the way you best can. Shout out to God number 1. I'm pretty sure that's Yo Boy Pizza and Unemployed. I'm pretty sure that's their hashtag. Don't forget to keep him first. God number 1. So that's our shout out this week. Guys, last week, if you guys have been with me from the beginning, I started this YouTube channel before my daughter was born. And last week we just celebrated her 3rd birthday. So for those of you who have been with me from the beginning, you guys are real troopers. It's been more than 3 years. It's just wild. So this week we're gonna double up. We're gonna give you the Battling Blue Championship held by Kane, and we're also going to have Money in the Bank for our 2nd place finisher. So today it's gonna come down to someone going home with the gold, someone going home with the Money in the Bank. That way we can stay on schedule, stay on track. I forgot to take a look at the lineups. Battling Blue with Bronson Reed, The Miz, Dragon Lee. I swear I get amnesia every time I start filming one of these. I know every character I pull out and then I get amnesia and forget their names. Brock Lesnar, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Moving up to the Red Machine, we have Lance Archer. I finally found him. Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn, Owen Hart, Hook, and Kenny Omega. Moving up to Pink Punch with Billy Kay, Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, Stephanie McMahon, and Scarlett. And finally, bringing it home with Powerbomb Purple, we have Mankind, the Boogeyman, who just doesn't look right without that purple Cruiserweight Championship around his waist. Maybe that's just me. I'm just so used to seeing him wearing that. A spot for the champion. We have Muhammad Ali. I was about to say Rocky Johnson, because he also wore the robe with the glove. And Eddie Guerrero. And of course, Kane is the champion, sitting out first for the champion's advantage. 3, 2, 1. Give him a nice push across there. And let's deal with what we got to deal with. Starting off with the Boogeyman, who's getting an early elimination. Normally, he's a pretty good competitor in these things. But he also landed... We have a little spider. Hi, buddy. You want to be on YouTube? I mean, whether you consent or not, you're on here now. So, but it looks like your legs are all touching. Therefore, I mean, you're keeping them one up, but they're have all touched. So I think you are eliminated. So we're gonna have to move you, my friend. Here, come here. Come here. Okay, he's just going to run wild. He eliminated Muhammad Ali, the Boogeyman did. Meanwhile, we have Mankind, who is safe. That foot is up. That is safe. Scarlett, who is... Do you want to compete? I mean, you're eliminated, so we have to get you to the eliminated... Okay, you just play around. Stephanie McMahon taking out Becky Lynch. Or maybe Becky Lynch protecting Stephanie. I think that might be the smarter play on Becky's part. I think she was protecting Steph, letting her have a chance here. Dirty Dom. It's very risky, very close. He almost had a heel touching here with that foot, but he kept it alive. Dragon Lee sacrificing himself for Brock Lesnar. Actually... Dragon Lee not sacrificing himself because that foot is up, but he's also protecting Brock Lesnar. Good play on Dragon Lee, keeping him and his teammate alive. Eddie Guerrero is also 2 down. That's, don't Don't see that from him. He usually makes it pretty far as well. Nikki Bella, clearly safe. Billy Kay, however, not so safe, but she did take out Owen Hart, landing on his boots. She was laid across his boots there. Kenny Omega looks like he's got a foot up here. Let's just confirm. Oh yeah, foot up for Kenny Omega. A leg up here for Hook. Billy Gunn also safe, landing on top of Lance Archer, but Lance kept his leg up back here, keeping him safe as well. Bronson Reed not in the pit. You guys see, here's where the pit of doom starts. Bronson Reed kept him and The Miz safe. He threw himself sideways to keep him. That is good team play, guys. That's what I want to see more of on Battling Blue. You know, the other brands can look... Actually, Red Machine did a really good job of that this round too. Let's see if it continues. We really want to know who's walking home with the gold today and who's walking home with that briefcase. Also, guys, just so you know, you are allowed... The Red Machine is allowed to switch 2 roster members this month. I'm not going to repost the roster because you already know who's there. We just added Lance Archer and cut Sting. So you're allowed to switch. Battling Blue and Red Machine tied for 2 wins this month. That was the most amount of wins for the month of September. So you're allowed to switch up to 2 roster members if you would like. If you do like the roster you have, it can stay as is. But you are allowed to switch up to 2 members. 3, 2, 1. There's a good. Everybody fell. Hook looks like he's landing 2 feet up clearly. And let's check everyone else out. Kane, foot in the air, not losing that strap just yet. Dirty Dom is 2 toes down. He is not competing anymore. Let's take a look at everyone else. Kenny Omega is safe. Landing on Brock. Does that eliminate... Hold on. Brock may be eliminated here. Nope. He's got a leg over here that is still up. Kenny landing across his chest, though, trying to keep him from getting back into this. Lance Archer is... No, it's 2 toes down. I'm just pushing that wiggle out. Lance Archer is 2 toes down. Dragon Lee... That is a heel up back. Well, there it just fell. So you can see still a good heel up on Dragon Lee. Nikki Bella is 2 toes down. And yeah, he's down. That's just the wiggle in his ankle there. That ankle joint. The Miz is 2 heels down. Steph is out of here. Looks like Mankind did not survive this, and the second time Bronson Reed could not avoid the pit. The first time he did well, the second time just couldn't avoid it. Guys, we might get an early finale here. I need 2 of these members to survive. Let's see what happens. Well, I definitely know one is surviving. Brock Lesnar is 2 toes down. He's eliminated. Kenny Omega, 2 heels down and elimination. Dragon Lee safe, surviving. Kane is 2 heels down, and Hook is up. So it all comes down to this, guys. It is Hook versus Dragon Lee. One of them will be crowned the new Battling Blue Winged Eagle champion. The other will be our second Money in the Bank briefcase winner of the season. Let's see which one is which. Alright guys, don't forget everyone's a winner here today. Both Red Machine and Battling Blue will be receiving a point for today's competition, but ultimately we have 1 Money in the Bank champion and 1 title holder. And with that slow-mo camera, we know our Money in the Bank and title holders are as follows. Dragon Lee capturing the Battling Blue Winged Eagle Championship, and Hook capturing that Money in the Bank. Now you guys know the drill with the Money in the Bank. You've had it before. You have one full belt cycle to cash that in. If we get back to Money in the Bank and it's not cashed in, it goes away. So Hook will have five championship opportunities to cash that in on any title that he so chooses. We will restart the order with Internet Championship, then up, down, down, then Cruiserweight, the Pink Owen Hart Women's Championship, and then coming back to the Battling Blue Eagle. You guys just let me know the week prior you want to cash it in, if you want to cash it in right away, or when you want to cash it in, and Hook will make an appearance in the finale of that championship. I don't know why, I really want Battling Blue to win one of these Money in the Banks, because then it just feels like, that just feels cool to have that to be able to cash in whenever you want. But you guys have won it back-to-back times, the 2 times, that might be the Red Machine's thing, they just continuously win Money in the Bank every single time it's available. That would be kind of cool. That would be a cool record to have the first season we're introducing Money in the Bank. Anyway, guys, you know the drill. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers so we can give away a figure. Very excited to do that. There's some good figures coming out this winter. Can we hit 1,000 subs before Christmas? I'll tell you what, if we can hit 1,000 subs before Christmas, I'll give away 3 figures at 1,000. I'll give away 3 figures if we hit 1,000 subs before Christmas this year. That gives us a good 2.5 months to get to 1,000 subs before Christmas of 2025. We'll give away 3 figures. That gives you 3 opportunities to win. So we'll update the scoreboard here. So we'll have 1534 will be the new total. We'll get that updated. Let's get to 1,000 subs before Christmas of this year. Before New Year's. How about that? Before the new year, 1,000 subs, we'll give away 3 figures. And it'll be your choice. Whoever the winners are, they choose the 3 figures. So we'll start building up a collection, and we'll go from there. We'll see you later, guys. Stay blessed. Keep God first. We'll see you next time. Bye.